Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Delicious in Dungeon episode 14. So, last episode was... the last 3 episodes have been absolutely crazy. Red Dragon Part 1, Red Dragon Part 2, and, of course, Red Dragon Part 3. And of course, the second half of last week's episode was us getting healed up by, what was her name? The orc guy's sister. I apologize that I'm forgetting her name. We'll probably hear it again sometime in this episode. But she healed up Laios and Marcial with this weird goop. But I'm hoping it worked. It seemed to work. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. Faline has been like transformed into the part dragon. There's so much stuff going on right now. But at the end of the day, Chocha convinced Laios to go back to the surface to resupply so they could make another trip back down to save Faline, because if they tried to keep going, they would more than likely die going up against the Mad Mage, because this Mad Mage is clearly very much more powerful than they are. And so basically my current ongoing theory is that it was described that the Mad Mage has a lot of pets, in that he controls a lot of beings within the dungeon, a lot of monsters and what may be. So the dragon, the essence of the dragon that got caught up in Faline, he's controlling that, and that is why Faline is being forced to go along with this or whatever it may be. So yeah, we will see how this all plays out. I'm very intrigued to see as we get into the second core. I believe there's a new OP this episode, so I'm super excited for that. So yeah, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description. Both of those. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, and past manga. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives to uncuts and all my reactions. So yeah, feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, let's hop straight into Delicious in Dungeon episode 14. Marcial's still knocked out over there. This is how they think it looks. Ooh. Oh, yep. They revived this party. You should. You guys have died like 6 times down here. Yep, it's the same people. I love how they still think they took their treasure. Oh wow, only gonna charge him for the goat. I feel like we're gonna end up, I feel like essentially what's gonna happen is we're going to party up with this group here, and we are going to pay them because they have no money. We are going to first probably go through some kerfuffle about how we stole their money or whatever it may be, although that is not the case at all. And then we're probably gonna team up with them to head down and save Faline, if I had to take a guess. Oh god. Yep, they're gonna have to go to the surface. You gotta go back to the surface if you don't have food, because they don't have a senshi to cook them some dungeon meshi, so they gotta go back to the surface. Very much so. Yeah, you guys have lost basically all of your money. Every last bit of money you have is just in the dirt. No way they're gonna die again. Oh, god damn it. They're gonna die again and we're gonna have to revive them or something. To be fair, we didn't revive them before. I believe we didn't revive them before because Marcial, I believe when we found them dead was right before we fought the Undine, so the thought process was we don't want Marcial to use up all our magic before we continue down further. I believe that's what it was. What on earth? We did not fight these creatures. Those are intimidating looking fishmen. We definitely did not fight them. What is happening right now? Oh, went for the tackle. What? Oh, yeah. There you go. That would explain why they look so different. Rin, I would assume. My god, he's sprinting straight at her. Just straight up tackle them. That's not what I was expecting. Rinsha. So that's her full name. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. It seems like those two might have a thing. I mean, she was giving off some very strong tsundere feelings earlier, so I get the feeling that they are a thing, kind of, on the side, but she is just a very big tsundere about it. Okay, this guy's actually pretty strong. He's taking out all of them pretty easily. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, his face! Yeah, dispel that fog instantly. Oh, it's a bunch of thugs. Yeah. They're trying to get him killed again. Makes sense. Yeah, so they couldn't get the fee for it, and so they wanted to kill them, then revive them, and make them pay after that. Or make them kill each other, I guess. Oh. Basically telling him kill them and take them to get revived. What's the plan here? Oh, yeah, there you go. Whoa! Whoa! This guy's like a beast! Oh my god. He has like this mode that humans really are easy to kill. That's not ominous at all, but he has like this mode he goes into where like he gets these wide eyes and then just goes on a killing spree out of nowhere. Jesus. Yeah, the neck. I'm sure you didn't. The soundtrack that's playing. Ooh. Yeah, I think this guy would get along with our group. Oh my god. Yeah, this KABRU guy is kind of a beast. Which makes me surprised that he's been getting killed so often. He's actually really strong. Well, or maybe it's very possible those guys were just super weak, but every time he just clicked on this mode, he disarmed all of his friends in an instant, and then he went and took out, like, found the guy who was casting the fog, and then took out all of the robbers there. Interesting. It makes me wonder how they've been dying so I mean, obviously it's like a joke bit that they've been dying consistently over and over, but at the same time, like, seeing his strength, you're like, I don't know how he keeps dying. But then again, like I said, it's more than likely that the people they're fighting are weak. Like, the robbers they just fought were weak. And tossed him right in the water. Yeah. Because she didn't know it was him. Interesting how we're spending most of this episode with these guys. Yeah, they're absolutely setting it up for these guys to join our party. That's why we're spending so much time within this episode, because they're gonna join the party. It's true. Once there's no, literally exactly what he said, once there's no profits to be made on this dungeon, people are gonna stop coming. Oh god. That's true. They have described that before. Yeah, I don't know how to put it, but I feel like this guy would get along with our group pretty well. He's a lot more chivalrous in what his goal is. His goal is to stop the monsters from getting to the surface and whatever it may be. And Laios's goal was I don't know what their original goal was when they had Namori and the samurai guy in their party. I don't know what their original goal was as a party and why they were going deeper and deeper to the point where they fought the dragon. This guy seems very chivalrous in the fact that he wants to stop them from getting to the surface and all of the other details he just spilled there about his motivation. Yep, they've been robbing stuff from people. Adventurers' rations. Literally just stole their food. Yeah, that's very possible. Yeah, from the way they've described him, the lord of this area does not seem to do much good. Yeah, we did see the lord of the island, and he seemed like an alright guy, but maybe he's just not he's not a very good leader, not a very good lord, and that he doesn't put in great policies and whatever it may be. But he did seem like a pretty good guy overall. Yeah. Oh yeah, we met these guys. Maybe they'll put forth a good word for us because we met these two. I believe Marcial actually revived them. I can't remember, but it was very early on, like episode 2 or 3. But we did meet these two, so maybe if these guys know them, they could put in a good word for our party. It's evidence. It screams honor student. Oh, this guy is interested now. This guy is all interested now. Does he know Marcial? The Tolden siblings. Yeah, it's the Tolden siblings minus one of the siblings. Ah, yep. So he has seen them before. So yeah, he's very closely observed our party. Yep, they're trying to find the 5th. To which they found the 5th, and then the 5th got lost again. Turning back into a dragon, I would assume. Well, at least part dragon. We know Falline turned back into part dragon, whatever it may be. We still don't know the full extent of what the Mad Mage did to her. Ah, yep, he recognized Namori. I see. You're starting to convince me. Strong dwarf sin. An Easterner. Wow, he really knows their party. The fact that he has quite literally perfectly picked apart exactly what happened to us. This guy is very observant, or we are actually a decently famous party. That's also very possible. Because from what you guys have commented before, our party is actually extremely skilled. Like, very skilled for adventurers. Especially with the ability to go down that far with only 4 people. Very, very interesting. I don't know if that relates to us being famous, but this guy seems to know very much about our party. Oh, really? That would explain why she's so good with weapons. Okay. Wow, so yeah, we did have some famous pieces in our party. Oh god. Yeah, that's not good. What? It seems that dwarves just really smell. It really just seems like dwarves smell from the way this guy keeps saying. I picked up a really strong scent from both Senshi and Namori. It seems like dwarves might just smell a little bit. And then of course, this guy's gonna know something about Chilchuk, because he's also half-foot. Oh god. That's just not true at all. Yeah, I don't know if a samurai and a mage like her are gonna be the similar. Oh. Yeah, no, he left. I have a feeling that Namari left for monetary reasons because she needed money and she couldn't get that with staying with Lyos's party. I feel like Shuro left because he was like either distraught in the fact that Falling got taken and maybe blamed himself or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to find out what his exact motivation is, but it's probably something in that vein. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what the hell that's supposed to mean. His face looks really creepy here, and he's talking about their true colors being revealed. That's not creepy at all. And a gold peeling crew. What? He kept taking the money. Oh god. They're just indifferent to people. Interesting. I don't really have much else to say other than interesting about that. We have been with our crew for 13 episodes, and I feel like I've got a pretty good read on them, but god, who knows? Maybe there's some uncharted waters for our people that we don't know yet. Oh dear god. They're about to get attacked again. Oh my god. Didn't even get a chance to... This is, dude, this party always on the verge of getting killed. Whoa. Whoa, hello. Even more characters, even more new characters. Whoa, that's Shuro. Whoa. What is happening? This is the party of Easterners they were talking about, right? So maybe after he left Faline's party, yeah, he looks a little disheveled, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe after he left Faline's party, he went back and regrouped with the Easterners that he had originally came to this island with. That would make sense, and so now they're maybe all dungeon diving together, but yeah, he looks very disheveled, which makes me think my theory earlier was correct, that he maybe blames himself for Faline's death. And that's why he left the party, because he couldn't face it. Because yeah, we found out he was very much in love with her. Yeah. Oh my god. That I did not recognize that girl was as big as she is. God damn. She's a beast. Yeah, this is definitely that group that he came to the island with. Oh god, that face, man. In your search for Falling Toden. Yeah, what? Why does he look so angry? Maybe he doesn't like a specific species that's here or something. Because look at, he is very angry. Oh man, that face he made. This guy, KABRU, is very intriguing to me. He has made some really interesting faces, some very creepy comments in how detailed he remembers all these people and everything about them. I need more on this guy already. We have not spent we've spent like 2 seconds this episode with our actual party, and I have loved every second of this episode because they have made this guy in particular so interesting. And obviously roping Shuro into it as well. Like this face, bro. You can't tell me that's not creepy. Yeah, what is up with him? Oh, never mind. They've decided to go further down. Oh god, is it not letting him head back? Oh no. They were lost and on the brink of death. Oh god. New ED, here we go. So yeah, they somehow managed to take an episode that we didn't spend a single second with Laios and the gang, and they made it one of the most interesting world building episodes of the entire series so far. I think as world development goes, and interesting character lore drops, this was great. And I'm now very intrigued in KABRU as a character. His party seems very interesting, but I am most intrigued about him because he makes faces like this that are very creepy, and I need to know more about him. He's a very interesting character as a whole. But yeah, lots of good lore stuff was dropped this episode that I'm very intrigued to see how it all plays out. Maybe we're gonna meet this party, meet Shuro's party, and we're all gonna collectively team up to take out the Mad Mage. I feel like that's probably gonna be the end goal of this season, is we're gonna team up with KABRU's party and Shuro's party, and maybe Namari will find them as well. I'm not sure where their journey is, but maybe we'll end up linking up with them at some point as well, all teaming together to take out the Mad Mage collectively and save Falling. That'd be a big group effort to do so. But it's definitely possible that is the direction the show is headed. But we will find out as we continue. Like I said, I'm very surprised they managed to take an episode that, as a whole, like realistically, like you would think taking a step back from Laios and the gang would make the episode a little less interesting, but no, I loved every second of this episode. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Delicious in Dungeon episode 14. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.